The last time's video, we did actually review the Riddle School comic studio. As we're finally back in the comic studio as well as we already reviewed from some sort of a last video. And now let's search even for many more of those things. If we're gonna be saying the D word as we need to do, as we're gonna be jumping in, but before we're gonna begin this video, I recently that we almost forgot that we're gonna be saying Danacol. Danacol drawings. We're very not sure that some of the UTTP users are going to sue my video, and especially that we're gonna be headed in. And let's jump in that where today's video we're going to check it out for Danno call drawings. So let's jump in and let's just pretty seem to go like this. So I'm gonna be close them a little bit for one as well. All the images have been working properly, and expect like those things aren't like they used to be. So we got for like those things as we got for many of those characters. These characters conclude Riggy, Preston, Riggybot, the AVI Riggy, Clone VPN Game Riggy, The Shadow, Hell Riggy, Alien Riggy, Prototype Riggy, Monster Riggy, Riggy's Replacement, Riggy Plush, and another plush, and another plush. The U2's version, the Mini Riggy, tailless Riggy, Human Riggy. Wait, that's not the Equestria Girls version of the Riggy as well, so that doesn't go to be making sense for Equestria Girls. Like, anyways, next one is Realistic Riggy. Nope, I'm not gonna be doing like anything as well. Real life Riggy Doodles, Danno, Dark Danno, and the U2's version. So this is actually for this various creators of one time. So this is the main creator of the Danno drawings, like it's actually for one of them. So this is actually for some sort of like this when it was a kid, like those things. So this is real Danno. This is a creator that we just absolutely found it, that we pretty possibly that we just actually do, starting with the person from overall, and I might able to be sure that we spawned for some sort of a dealerships as well. So we got him as Danacol as well. So this is the main cast from all of those things. The shorts wars, such as Johnny Razor or some sort of Johnny Razor, Royal Pier, Bundon, Joe Kane, Palero, Mog Swamp. I'm not sure. It would say absolutely Mog Swamp. KN Splash. And KN Splash. And CD. Doctum. Bambayo. Royal Proto-M. Royal Protom, or like these things. Dacia, Mellow Productions, Red Jet, and Law by Mike, or the Law by Mike. And finally the CBSMP, like where other characters such as Radokins, Sour Space, Gabrycat, Switch, Hacked Crusade, I mean, Silaton, Killian, I'm not sure that was a character like these. Chicken Burger Man, and the Sea Dog. The next category is one of their props, but looks like there was many more of those things. We got for a real hand, a cartoon hand drawings, a camera, globe, Mars, a grave, and skateboards, a game controller, a prison, a factory, boots, teddy bears, chocolate cakes, a light bulb, a YouTube subscriptions, stoplights, and then what is next? And there must be the last page. And tomorrow, it's even actually not even for something like this, including for a cell phone, including for some sort of the Riggy Ring Ring. But I'm not sure. It was not the ringtone, but how did he actually using for Franklin's phone? I guess that he used some sort of a Franklin's phone, like anyways. So nothing is actually look like these things, but I stepping back as well. There must be American United States way and the European that we got absolutely to do this. So I eventually that I know he was living in United States. Yes, that was pretty good. Like anyways, that must be one person. There's Riggy from over here. Good persons like these as well. Shorts versions. Shorts wars. Then we got a gas mask. Nothing was actually looked like here that before. We got for most likely fire, hacked YouTube shorts, persons, and what is this more? Hacked and comic effects. And what about the backgrounds we got here? So we got most of the drawings that we pretty able to said. And especially we're gonna be looked up for that room. I wish that I might going to be drawing something else. He lives in San Francisco. Yep, I'm not sure that I'm very not sure that he didn't live in for San Francisco or something. This is where Rainbow Dash could fly up high. And something like this before. And we got for some sort of a corrupted world. Five Nights at Freddy's, Shorts Wars. Looks like we got some sort of a real life and a prison or police lineup. And backdrops. Oh, that was... You gotta be kidding me, right? So, looks like we added more of them. And we got something like it's a little bit pretty interesting. So, why it's something that we're gonna be going over here. A little bit crossed. Police lineup? Nope. I got over here for this one, so I eventually might be able to be added characters like meanwhile. So instead, I'm gonna get rid of this, and let's just find a main cast, starting with Riggy, within the transparent like those persons. Like everything that since he's just using for such a skateboard, or the skateboard. This is the main character that it was, that we're pretty going to do was pretty some sort of a have fun with. I'm pretty sure that's something pretty have fun with Cherry Blossom, and I already know that it is, including for Cherry Bomb. So it was actually pretty rigged anyways as well. So that was even for exactly what is exciting like to do this as well. So before I'll be right back of this video, that was actually for some sort of like this. So this is actually going to be for such as crazy fun. Compare this, and I'm not sure this isn't going to be just like pretty what to be, and it's pretty almost likely ridiculous as well. So what about the Cherry Blossom that we absolutely pretty to say? Expectly that I'm not pretty really sure that within the girls I just absolutely staying with the Danno. This is actually Riggy. I think absolutely that the girls are might going to be staying with Riggy, of course. But I never be able to be finding out what to do. It was actually, is it going to be pretty annoying or just what to do what it is? And there she is, flying all the way for down here as well. So I'll be right back in a moment as well, as we soon that we're gonna be collected a lot of characters on this comic studio. We just put clotted cream cookie, but I guess we actually going to show this out. That you're gonna be taking a look. We got CJ, Twilight, Professor Utonium, clotted cream, and I recently added a Nissan Skyline R32. And what about goes on missing for 2 more? We're gonna be adding for the armies of planes. We got 1, 2, 3. And then it's actually going to be for 5 units array for just only one thing. We got 1, and especially there must be some sort of crazy transitionals as well. So I'm probably that should be able to stay far. And this is actually going to be doing for a little bit for pretty work as well. The army of planes it is. And what is this actually going to do for one reason? So we have the army of planes flying around and going to be doing like this thing. And the final is going to be that we're going to be added something like else. But nothing unlike anything it does. I'm going to be referencing that we're going to be doing that were added onto this, but it try to do this as well. So we have Danno U2s. Oh, we're gonna be trying to using around Dark Danno. This is Danno like anything as well. Nope, that doesn't going to be making even one sense, of course. So this is actually going to still up of this channel as well. So if you're gonna be able to search on YouTube, that you're gonna be finding Danno drawings as well, Danno drawings that you're gonna be searching on YouTube. So I'm gonna be rating for the 8 out of 10. Obviously that was pretty good comic studio as well, and especially that we're gonna be added for so much one thing that we just completely able to be added for such as more of those guys as well. Not anyways that I just recently, this is not me, like anyways. So I'll be putting right over here besides of an R32. So we just eventually put Trent behind the R32, and then we just actually going to be, I'm not sure that we're not going to do something like it else. So I'm almost lost my mind like anything at DLL. It goes nothing that I just completely tried to do this as well. So maybe that could be the end of this video like anyways. So I'm gonna be giving you 8 out of 10 of this comic studio because that was a pretty good I guess as well. So looks like I just pretty added like anything instead of the characters except one. And there must be blanked around here that I might going to be added anything around of those characters or multiple of them in the future. So if you like for today's video, so just give it a like and subscribe and click the bell. And also the link is going to be in the description down below, as you'll be checking out that we're going to be aging of 13 as well. So I mean, you're going to be at age of 16 to view of this comic studio. And the main website is going to be linked also as well. So thanks for watching, for all your support, mini lads. And I'll talk to you, mini lads, and comic studio creators and users all later. And as I'm going to be signing off. And the next 2 days, I'll be do something for even more, something like a responsible to do this. So anyways, I'll be good luck soon after some sort of for the terrifying weather like these.